Greetings and beyond Panu. This is your host Salem Muni, and we are back with a new Let's Play. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Anyway, this is a video game based on the popular anime and manga and card game Yu-Gi-Oh! We are going to do the entire story mode for the first 4 series as well as the Duelist challenges. One thing I plan to do in this Let's Play is to do the basic duels and all the reverse duels. Reverse duels are where you play as the other character instead. I'll explain how those work later, but let's go ahead and get started and play this as a normal duel instead of a tutorial. Loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugi Moto begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. So our history of Yugi Moto begins with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey, as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. Hey Joey, Earth to Joey, it's your turn. Isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan, Yugi is teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. Drooling Monsters? Duel Monsters, ya Nimrod. They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of it, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. Now, we can either pick a story deck, which is a pre-prepared deck based on what they used in the show, or a user deck. This first deck is just going to be just random crap, because this was supposed to be the tutorial, but luckily we can play it normally. So I'm going to look like a complete idiot if I lose this. But I feel like I can explain it better than the game just walking us through it. Okay, we got some good stuff here. Okay, first up, these yellow ones are monsters. You can summon them to the field once per turn. That's your normal summon. You can do that, as I said, once per turn. There are also things called special summons, which are ways you can summon more. These green cards, these are spell cards. They can be activated as soon as the requirement is met. Since see the infinity symbol on the thing on the side, that means this is a continuous trap, meaning it stays on the field. And these pink ones are traps. You can only place them face down, and you can't activate them until a certain requirement is met. And it's been at least one turn since you played it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and tag Joey's face down monster with our Ninken dog. Crap. That is an effect monster. Effect monsters are orange, while normal monsters are yellow. Effect monsters have abilities you can use. And since we flipped that up, it activated, and he got to destroy a monster on the field. Activate Mirror Force, get rid of his monster. We'll activate our Shard of Greed magic card. We'll go ahead and destroy his snowman with Fissure. And then we'll summon Breaker, the magical warrior. And attack directly. You see the LP things in the corners? That's life points. The goal of the game is to reduce your opponent's life points to 0 by using attacks from your monsters. And he just used DD Warrior. That removes from play both our monsters. I guess we'll summon this. Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. Put it in attack mode. And attack his life points directly. you can't attack directly if they have a monster on the field. You have to get rid of the monster first. There are some cards that let you attack directly even if there is a monster, but those are very few and far and few in between. Activate Heart of the Underdog? Yes. Heart of the Underdog. Since we drew a normal monster, we get another draw. Ooh, Armored Bee. This is a nice one. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls and cut its attack points in half. Use that. Cut that thing's attack points in half. So now it only has 850 attack, while our B has 1,600 points. Meaning we can attack it and get rid of it. This game, it goes through the story okay at first. Actually, it does it really well at first. But after a while, it really is clear that, they skip over a lot of stuff after a certain point. We'll get rid of this. Attack directly with our Armored Bee. And end our turn. He only has 1,550 points left, and then we win the duel. Uh-oh. Fiend Mega Cyber. Uh-oh. Horn Imp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. Uh-oh. He might defeat us. No. Take the damage. We have... For some reason it says, but I don't want to risk just wasting the card. Okay. Activate Heart of the Underdog. No, don't chain anything. Activate this. Use the effect now. Remove from play our Armored Bee. Summon this. And now we'll sacrifice our thing to bring Firewing Pegasus onto the field. We will attack his Cyber Fiend. Yeah, Cyber Fiend? Yeah, Fiend Mega Cyber. And that'll do it for our turn. I think we've got this duel now. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll sacrifice this. Bring out this Gravicrush Dragon. Use its effect. We can send a continuous spell to the graveyard, get rid of a monster on his field. No. And we'll use it again. Get rid of Supply Squad, get rid of his monster, and attack his life points directly for game. We win. What? A goddamn powerful totally wipes me out. Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa owns a game shop, and I get all my best cards from him. Yo, game shop? What are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, maybe I can even get my grandpa to show us this super rare card he's got. Little did they know that someone was listening in on their conversation. Someone who is looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. And for that, we unlock the next duel. We unlock a duel avatar. Duel avatars are basically... they're the thing that represents your deck when you're playing. They're basically the picture of what character you're using to represent it. So we got one of Joey. We got Joey's deck recipe. We got a Axe Raider card. We got a Gambler of Legend card. We got a Koji Koki card. And we got some duel points we can use to buy some packs. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do the next duel and then call it an episode. The Heart of the Cards. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special card? Please? Ha! How can I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card out too often. Ready? Here it is, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I never let it leave my hands. This card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in the whole world. Actually, well, in the show that's true, but in the actual card game, in real life, there's a billion of that thing. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran into the shop. His name was Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba Corp. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I can pay anything you ask. I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Senile old fool. Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with Blue Eyes White Dragon. The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi that he had kidnapped his grandfather and took him to Kaiba Corp. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corp and found Grandpa laying on the floor defeated. Grandpa, are you okay? Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the heart of the cards, but I lost. Grandpa! How's the old man feeling? Kaiba, you sleaze, what have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting up our most valuable card as the prize. But I guess that playing against a champion like myself was just too much stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself! Look at the sweet prize I won. Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card! Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon! My treasure! Grandpa, hold on! How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this! Huh? Grandpa? I built this deck. I put my soul into these cards. And I taught you everything I know, Yugi. Take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. Are you ready to play, Runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. Huh? Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he had become a different person, as if he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself, because it's time to duel. Anyway, as the usual, story deck. Rock. Okay, we get to pick. Kaiba, you can go first. No! I didn't want to go first! No! Crap, I misclicked. Well, here's the thing about going first. When you go first, you get the opening move, But you don't get to draw a card at the beginning of your first turn. Because usually at the beginning of a turn you get to draw a card. But whoever makes the opening move doesn't get to draw at the beginning of that turn. Of that first turn they get. Oh, crap! Oh, no! Sangan, give me this. Since he destroyed our Sangan, we get to look through our deck and take any monster out of it and put it in our hand as long as it has 1,500 or less attack points. And we have another Sangan right here. Let's put this in defense mode and we'll end our... Actually, activate Snatch Steal. We get to take control of one of his monsters. Get rid of his Lodgin. Negate attack. Normally I'm not going to try to go out of my way to replicate the wins in the show, but this one is an exception because this one is just too fun to pass up. Every turn he gets 1,000 life points as long as we control his monster. But he just got his monster back. Crap. Shouldn't have summoned that Sangan. Give me the head of Exodia. If we get all 5 pieces of Exodia in our hand, we automatically win. That's how Yugi won this duel. And that's how I want to win it. Let's go ahead and surrender. Let's try this one again from the top. I'm only surrendering to save time. Yeah, that accidental misclick to go first really cost us. Darn it, Kaiba gets to pick. No, I don't want to go first! This is bad. Okay, we got a good hand. First, this is Graceful Charity. We get to draw 3 cards when we use it, but we have to toss out 2. I guess this and this. We'll set this in defense mode. So activate Heart of the Underdog, end our turn. We already have 1 piece of Exodia. Summoner's Art. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Uh-oh. Yeah, remember how Grandpa Moto said there were only 4 copies of Blue Eyes in the entire world? Well, Kaiba has all 3 of the other ones. If you're wondering why he didn't just put the other one in his deck, it's because there's a rule you can only have 3 copies of a card in your deck at any given time. Activate Heart of the Underdog. We drew a piece of Exodia and it's a normal monster, so we get to draw another card. Activate Pot of Greed. This lets us draw 2 cards from our deck. Activate this other Heart of the Underdog. And we'll end our turn. We don't have anything we can do aside from put an Exodia piece on the field, which we're not doing. That is way too risky a move. Because there's no way we can get it back into our hand. Yes, activate Heart of the Underdog. Yes, activate the other one too. Since we drew a normal monster, we get 2 draws because we got... Oh, we got another piece of Exodia. 1 more to go. We just need the right arm. Come on. Come on. We got another normal monster so we can draw again with Heart of the Underdog. Come on. Get us that Exodia piece. Giant Soldier of Stone, Monster Reborn. What do we have in the grave? Oh, nothing important. Okay, what do we got? We have way too many cards in our hand. I think we'll play this in defense mode. Set Swords of Revealing Light and end our turn. We'll toss out Raigeki, Feral Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, and I guess we'll toss out Monster Reborn because we have to toss out something. Ancient Rules, and he brought out his Blue Eyes. Stop defense! Oh, no, no, no! Dispel! No! My Swords are Revealing Light! And he's attacking us directly with his Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's attacking us with its white lightning! Snatch Steal, gimme! That is my Blue Eyes now! Snatch Steal, as I said before, it lets us take control of one of his monsters. But we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice it to bring out Summon Skull. I'm not sure if I explained this yet, but say how Summon Skull is a level 6 monster. If it's level 5 or level 6, you can't summon it right away. You have to sacrifice a weaker monster first. But if it has 7 or more stars, you have to sacrifice 2 monsters to bring it out. Yes, activate Heart of the Underdog. Draw 2 cards, see what we get. We just need the last piece of Exodia. Set Mystical Elf. Attack with Summon Skull, get rid of his monster. Shadow Spell, no! Oh yeah, we had to toss something. Feral Imp, get rid of him. He's not that good. And he's summoning something. Sword Stalker! We take more damage. He got rid of our Summoned Skull. That was one of our best pieces of defense. Yes, activate Heart of the Underdog. Because we drew a normal monster, we get to draw another card. And since we have 2 Heart of the Underdogs on the field, we can draw 2. Giant Soldier of Stone, Silver Fang. By the way, if you chain together Heart of the Underdog, the last card you draw from it has to be the normal monster for it to count as getting to draw more. Sangan. Oh, if we don't get it, we can just use Sangan. Oh my gosh! How? We only have 10 cards left in our deck and we still haven't drawn it! Swords of Revealing Light and Sangan. Okay, here's what we'll do. This is a good combo. Summon Sangan and use Darkhold, destroy everything on the field, including the Sangan we just summoned. This lets us get any card from our deck as long as it's a monster with 1,500 or less attack points. We have all 5 pieces of Exodia. We win! You play only for power, Kaiba. That's why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there's nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man gets news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugi Moto. And we unlocked the next duel. We unlocked the reverse duel, in which we get to play with Kaiba's deck against the Yugi deck we just used. We also unlocked the Kaiba deck avatar. We unlocked the deck recipe for that of Kaiba's deck he used. We unlocked Grandpa Moto booster packs in the shop. We got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Hitatsumi Giant, and a Mesmeric Control card. Ooh, we also got 1,606 duel points. Nice. That will do it for this episode. So, next time we'll continue on the story mode. This has been Sailor Muni with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, signing out.